Namaste to everyone. I hope I am audible to all. Yes, all of you. Check. Audible to all of you. Audible to all. Okay. 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 So, dear friends, in manufacturing account, we did around 5 questions from question number 1 to question number 5. And last 2 questions we discussed, and other 3 are, you can see here. Other questions are here only. And you will find in your Google Classroom, just wait for a minute. In your Google Classroom, if you will check your Google Classroom, it's already uploaded. And in Google Classroom, at the same time, you will find the details about C2. Details about C2. C2 on, just give me a minute, let me help you. See, when you will go to the Google Classroom, under your section, you can find in accounts, you will find all details. This is a link for your Excel sheet. You can find here the total Excel sheet, but you can only view that. You cannot do any addition in that. No alteration is allowed. You can check that Excel sheet. And other point, I hope this one. Accountancy and Financial Management C2 at 4th 12/2021 at 11:30 to 12:30. So on the 4th December, we have our C2. I will be posting one question of manufacturing account at 11:30. I will share my screen. All of you will join that meeting, and in 1 hour we will complete that question. You will solve the question in your books, in your notebooks, and then after that, by the end of the session, you will upload the picture of that solved question. Yes, your answers you will upload in a PDF format in Google Classroom, and those who will upload, only they will be getting the mark. Yes, and when you will join the session, try to keep your camera on. Yes, so this will be the format of C2. We will join the session, and then your camera must be on meanwhile in the session for just 1 hour, and then by the end upload the answer into the Google Classroom. Very simple. So this will be C2, and question will be from manufacturing account. Yes, this much is clear to all. This much is clear to all. So try to present, ensure your presence on 4th of December. Ask your friends also. Yes, that on 4th of December, 11:32. 12:30. Okay. 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 Now, after that, let us come to the new point, hire purchase. Again, in this chapter also, we'll solve 3-4 question, and then we will discuss 1-2 question. So around 6-7 questions we will do. But the matter of fact that we are supposed to understand, you have a flight at 4th December. So what I should do? Don't ask funny questions. This is not funny, it's stupidity. You have a flight, so what I am supposed to do? You have a flight, enjoy the flight and get 0 in the exam. Okay, now try to understand hire purchase system. Now see, dear friends, you can find the applicability of hire purchase at multiple system, at the multiple places, in the multiple format. See, hire purchase may be a new word to you all, but if I will tell you the installment system, if I will tell you the EMI, you all are good in that. You all must be aware in that. Yes, this is a very general word that we use even right now. The electronic device, the other device, yes, car, home, everything we are purchasing on. Mostly people purchase on EMI facility or on an installment facility. Yes, everyone. Right now in the fees also we have installment facility. Yes. So in general, when we try to purchase anything at a immediate payment means I can say in cash. So one technical term there, see, this chapter is very simple. Few technical terms are there like cash price, hire purchase price, installment, interest and all. So few technical words are there. And as far as answer requirement is concerned, first journalization, second preparation of laser, that means laser posting, or one working note. So this is going to be very simple chapter as far as solution and answer is concerned. Journalization and working note, that's it. Okay, now try to understand few technical terms, then it will be more easier for you to solve the question. Now dear friend, cash price. So what is cash price? Now suppose on a fine day I went to the Croma and I want to purchase a laptop, or let's say I want to purchase a computer. Okay, I want to purchase a computer, and the price of computer is 50,000. Price of computer is 50,000. Yes. Now see, now you all are aware. Just give me. Now you all are aware. Always these shopping center people will give you an option. Will always give you the option that on this bank credit card, on this bank debit card, you have this much discount and these facilities. So that bank Croma people or that mall salesperson will tell you, sir, this computer is actually of 50,000. Okay, but if you are opting the installment facility, if you are going for installment, then we have an installment facility where you can buy this product by paying just rupees 10,000 right now. Now you will be very happy that okay, cash price means price, immediate payment price, total payment immediately if you are doing, that will be your cash price. That means in this much cash you can purchase right now only, 100% purchase, no installment and nothing, no EMIs. Okay, so that is our cash price, the actual price. Now he will ask you that right now if you are ready to pay just 10,000 rupees, this product can be yours. This product can be yours. Very simple. So now you will be very happy. So what is that 10,000 that you will be paying immediately? That 10,000 is known as down payment. In short, we call DP. Yes. Try to understand the scenario. Okay. Let me write here. Purchase of computer. Okay. So in purchase of computer, where the cash price was 50,000 and you are supposed to pay total 50,000 immediately. Now you are paying just rupees 10,000, and after paying 10,000, that product will be completely yours. So after the payment of 10,000, whatever remains, balance, this balance 40,000. Now the salesperson will tell you, sir, the balance is 40,000 that you are supposed to pay in some installment, and we will charge some interest on outstanding. Interest on outstanding. That means every time you will calculate interest on outstanding, not 50,000, not 10,000, but right now 40,000. Yes. Okay. Right now 40,000. So we will charge some interest to you on the outstanding amounts. Outstanding amounts. Now suppose we have a 4 installment. We have 4 installment. So first installment we will be paying in the month of March. Next in the month of April. Next in the month of May. Next in the month of June. So here interest will be charged on 40,000. Here interest will be charged on 30,000. Here interest will be charged on 20,000. And here the final payment, so interest will be on 10,000. Now payment total settled. So on this amount, balance at each month. See, at each month you have this much balance on which interest will be charged, and accordingly value will be, you will be paying that much amount. So in case of hire purchase, where what you have to focus, or where you have to focus, calculation of installment, calculation of interest. Yes, this is very essential. If we are able to calculate this much, so I can say 50% part already done. If we are ready with the amounts, that what will be the interest and what will be the your installment and the others, then our 50% part done. The remaining we have to record the general. Yes, this much everyone understood. Yes, till here, calculation of interest. Yes. Yes, everyone understood till here. Cash price is a price in which you can immediately buy the product. Down payment, if you are opting for the installment facility or on a hire purchase, so you have to pay something immediately. Yes, that is considered as a down payment. Balance after paying the amount which remains, on which we will be calculating interest for the till the date of payment, that will be balance, and that is going to reduce after each installment paid. Already paid, your balance is going to reduce gradually. Yes, this much understood. Yes, all of you understood this much. Yes, audible to all. Okay. 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 Now see. So suppose now after this, suppose an installment, or suppose first part payment. First part payment, or for your understanding, you can write first installment. Yes. So first installment. Suppose in a hire purchase transaction or in a hire purchase system, we are paying first installment. Let's say 24,000 rupees. Now try to understand. The installment is nothing but the combination of principal. Yes, principal plus interest. Principal plus interest. Installment, whatever we are paying as an installment, when you pay some installment, so basically that installment is combination of two components. One part will be principal amount, and another part will be interest amount. Okay, so we are supposed to bifurcate it whenever required, because sometime in question it's given that installment amount is inclusive of interest, or at another point sometime installment amount is exclusive of interest. So if it's exclusive, interest is not combined here, so we will be calculating the interest, and then while the making payment we will pay installment amount plus interest total. That means we will be paying total. But now suppose interest is already included, then we are supposed to calculate the amount of interest. We will deduct out of the total installment that amount, and we will separate it so that we can know what is the amount of interest here. What is the amount of interest here? Okay, so this is, I can say, the very short and simple summary of hire purchase. When we will do questions, so this working will be very useful to us. This working will be very useful to us. So whenever we will we will solve a question of hire purchase, we will use this statement. First we will write cash purchase, then down payment, then interest, yes, then cash price paid, and then closing cash price or outstanding cash price. Yes, this we will write, but when we will solve the question, I will give you the format. Nothing to worry about that. No need to worry. Okay, now dear friend, let us let us discuss few points, few theoretical points, like what is the difference between hire purchase and other type of sales. Yes, we have a sales transaction, we have a different forms of sale, and we have a hire purchase. So what is the exact difference? What is the exact difference? See, in case of hire purchase, In case of hire purchase, ownership will be transferred at the last installment. At the last installment. Try to understand. If you are purchasing by paying a cash price, if you are buying a product by immediately paying a price, ownership will be immediately transferred. Now suppose I bought a bike from a showroom, so immediately I paid the check and immediately I got the ownership. Now I am the owner of that product, that vehicle. But in case of your hire purchase, in hire purchase, when you will pay the last payment, when you will settle the last payment, then only you will be getting the power of ownership or the right of ownership. Till that time you don't have the right of ownership. Are you getting my points or not? Yes. In hire purchase, you will be getting your ownership right at the end of the installments. In other form of sale, you will be getting immediately. Yes, everyone understood this point? Yes. Yes or no? Understood this point?
Yes, yes.
Okay. But see, there are other simple differences also, but I will not point out that. I will point out only one simple difference that will hit my accounting concepts, fundamental accounting concepts, that I will tell you what is the meaning of that. Now see, try to understand. When the seller of hire in a hire purchase is known as hire purchase vendor. Similarly, hire purchase buyer. Okay. Now try to understand. Here vendor means simple seller, purchase buyer means buyer. Now try to understand, when hire purchase seller is selling something, See, point number 2. Now try to understand. What I have written here, what is mentioned in the cell number A14. Hire purchase buyer record asset at the time of purchase and charge depreciation. Now, dear friend, just I told you that in case of the hire purchase, the ownership will be transferred by the end of the installments. So till the time you pay your last installment, you are no more a owner. You are no more a owner of that property. Now, in my example, suppose I started payment in Jan. Yes, from Jan and ends on December. So ownership at the December. Ownership at December. Try to understand this. But if this is this correct? Yes, correct. Now try to understand this point. If in Jan to December last installment was on December, and I paid in December, but I will be recording this asset in my books as a buyer from Jan and onward. And in December, I will charge depreciation. Now try to understand, I am not an owner from January, but I am recording asset as my asset, recording that asset as my asset in my books. So is this a wrong treatment? Is this not a wrong treatment? If I am not a owner, see, what is a asset? What is a fixed asset? First of all, you must be owner. You must be getting economic benefit, and that is also for more than 1 year. So you can treat that as an asset. But here, ownership is not at the time January. At the payment in the January, while you paid your first installment, you was not a owner of that property. So how you recorded that property as an asset? Can you tell me? Are you getting my question? What I'm trying to ask? Yes. Everyone understood the question first? Yes or no? Everyone understood my point? What I'm trying to ask the question? Yes, people understood the question, or should I repeat? This is going to be the last theoretical point. After that, I have no such theories. Come on. Tell me, understood this one? Or at least yes, no. Silence is not amount to speak. Try to understand. Silence is not amount to speak. And I don't know telepathy and all, so that I can understand what is going in your mind. Question understood. So what will be the answer of that? On what basis buyer is recording the asset just after the first payment, or just after the down payment? Just after the paying down payment, DP, buyer is recording the asset as a fixed asset. So on what basis? Can you tell me? Yes. What can be the answer? Think now. Yes. See, let me tell you that technical term, substance over legal form. Yes. Why the buyer is recording it before or just after the payment? Due to the substance over legal form. Can you tell me what is substance over legal form? Yes. Can you tell me what is substance over legal form? We did in our first or second sessions. Yes, everyone. Yes, everyone. Substance over legal form. Think and tell me. What is substance over legal form? At least one. Tomorrow is last day to submit an assignment. Yes. So everyone must be doing some assignment like that. Okay. So see. Okay, I will not tell you what is the meaning of substance over a legal form. For you all, it's a homework. Try to find the meaning of, try to find what is substance over legal form. Substance over legal form. Very simple. In simple word, we can say we are more interested in materiality rather than the legal formation. Legal formation may be different, but in practical, in substance, on the ground, it's different. Okay, but you try to explore that at your end, and tomorrow we will discuss on that. Okay, so that is going to be the last theoretical part which I want to share with you all. Now we have a journal entry. Now we have journal entry, which is again very simple. See, journal entry means here most in hire purchase question, most of the time we will be buyer. We will be buyer. Yes, we purchased something. So how we will be recording journal entries? Let me tell you. Journal of buyer. Journal of hire purchase buyer. Okay. Now see, I will be just writing the journal entry. Try to understand. Journal of hire purchase buyer. Now see, first entry will always be entry number 1 for purchase. Purchase of assets. Try to ratify this, or if you can understand, try to understand, or otherwise do ratify. Very simple. Right now do ratify and then solve 1-2 question and then try to analyze. Easily you will be able to analyze. Very simple. Okay, purchase of assets. So assets will be your, and other party will be the giver, the creditor. Yes. So assets account, very simple. I am only passing the entries, other things we will do in question. Assets account debit to creditors, or you can say the hire purchase vendor, or let me write vendor. Vendor account. Okay, so this will be point number 1. Point number 2 will be your down payment. Point number 2 will be always your down payment. So in case of your down payment, Yes, the vendor will be the receiver. The vendor account debit, vendor account debit to your bank account, money credited. Yes, after down payment, before you will pay the final installment, we will try to check what is the interest. So interest payment, interest. So in case of interest, interest account debit to vendor. Yes, now we will do the first part payment or first installment. So first installment will be vendor account debited vendor account debited to bank account, vendor account debited to bank account, and this amount will be inclusive of interest also. Yes, after that entry number 5, entry number 5 will be you purchased the asset, so depreciation must be there. Depreciation on asset, depreciation entry will be depreciation account debited to respective asset to assets account. Now with this much done, so only one part we have to in your nominal here, transfer to P&L, interest account and depreciation. Unfortunately, both are expense only. Transfer to profit and loss account. So this will be profit and loss account debited to, sorry, it should be reverse one. To interest account to depreciation account, and with this the theoretical part's over. This is your okay. Let us cover it in a box. Okay, so this is your entries, hardly 5-6 entries, and at each time we have to do this much only, no? So no extra entries will be there. Very simple. Some format will change definitely, but entries will remain same. So don't worry about that. Either you can understand it logically, or if not, try to rectify now, and at the later stage you can understand it. So this is your journal entry. This is your cash price, down payment, interest, outstanding, installment, principal, interest, ownership, and the that concept, the fundamentals. basic accounting concepts, substance over legal form. Yes, everyone, this much understood.
Yes, sir.
Now see the answer requirement. Answer requirement. First, calculation of interest. Below that, calculation of installment. Then sometime you have to record journal in books of buyer. Point number 4, everything will be not asked in the question, don't worry. Something out of these 4 5, 1 or 2 will be journal in the books of seller, may be asked. And then ledger account, respective ledger account, respective LED ledger accounts. Yes, respective ledger you are supposed to prepare. This much may be asked. Out of this, 1 or 2 point will be asked in each question. Every time everything will not be asked, so don't worry about that. Very simple. Now anything to ask in this? Yes, all of you, anything to ask in this? I don't think anything technical here. It's very if you are not considering it as a hire purchase, consider it simple buy and sell, where you have to pay the interest, and these are the simple entries. Purchase of asset, down payment, then a provisional entry for the interest, then your first installment, then depreciation on the asset, then transfer or the nominal account to the P&L account, that we usually do at the year end. Very simple. In the second year, you don't have first 2 entries, so third entry, fourth entry, fifth entry, and final entry. So only 4 entry in the subsequent years. Very easy. Yes, dear friend, how you find this? From my point of view, it's very easy. Anything to ask in this? Yes, all of you. Anything to ask in this? Come on, you can tell me. Okay. If nothing to ask, then